Before I zoom in, you can see what I'm working on. Yeah, I'm working on one of those, I guess we'd call it the tiered tray accessory things. Got all these pieces, they're all wooden. And then you have all these little things here. You have little easels to put some of the big pieces on. You have some string that to string up the gingerbread men. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to zoom in now. Whoa, not that far. And then you probably won't be able to see all of it for the rest of the time, but I got to move this over a little bit. There, well, you get to see some of them hanging out over there. You can still see a few of the pieces, so that works. All right, I have my video up and now it's playing an ad, and let's see, let's get out of that so I can get back to the chat. There it is, the chat. The chat is here. Okay, I need live chat, not top chat. All right, we are here. We are here, we are here, we are here. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Muttnuts and Joe. Hello, Joyce. Hi, Michelle. Emma's here. You're in the movie theater. Emma. You crack me up. She just pops in from the movie theater. Hey. Paula's here. Hello, Cheryl. How's Cheryl doing today? Hey, Manette. What's up? Francesca's here. Hey. Dawn. Hello. Brenda. April. Howdy, howdy. Paula. Dawn's here. Sue's here. Hello, Candace. How are you? Who else is here? Esmeralda's here. And John's here. John and Dawn are both here. How is everybody? How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, it's been interesting around here. Had some just busy. Hello, Angela. How's Angela today? Yeah, last minute things. You know how that goes. I'm just going to say right up front. Hello, Christopher. And Sean's here. Hey, Sean. Right up front. I'm working with rhinestones. I've got, I don't even know what's in the end of this pen. I think it's pink wax in the multiplacer, but I'm not using the multiplacer much. These are, the placement of these are a little different than some of the things I've worked on. It's hard to use the multiplacer. I can do it a little bit. Let's see. This is sticking pretty good, whatever's in here. But these rhinestones, they're just, I don't know. It seems like no matter what you try to put in your pen, it only lasts a little while. And then you're having to refill and refill and refill. So, I don't know. I have, let's see. I have some white wax here. I have whatever's in here. I have a mud. I think it's Mary's mud. I thought I had some other stuff in here too. Oh, no, I know what happened. I know what happened to that. That's a funny story. I'll tell you that story. Hello, Brenda. If I didn't say hello to Brenda. Not going to stay long. Just wanted to pop in. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. You're crocheting. Fun. I did that this morning. I crocheted this morning for a while. I finished the front panel of my cardigan I'm working on. So I have the back panel done, and now I have one front panel done. So I need to start the other front panel. And then I have sleeves to make, and I have pockets to make. Yeah, but it's getting there. I would say I might be halfway. The back panel is the biggest piece, and I got one front panel done. So I got a front panel, two sleeves. Yeah, see, I'm at least halfway. Yeah, let's call it halfway. Okay, we're calling it halfway. Anyhow, I had some other, I don't know, wax or something I was going to bring in here until, well, I lost it. That's kind of a funny story. I was out in the kitchen and I had this pen and I had a pair of tweezers. And I was taking stuff out of the single placer end. So I had the pen, I had tweezers, and I had a little pot of some sort of wax in my hand. And I'm standing over the trash can. We have a trash can, it's in a drawer and the drawer pulls out, trash is in there. And I was standing over the drawer for the trash, picking out the stuff out of this pen. And whatever I had in the little pot in my hand fell. It fell into the trash. I think I heard it. I heard it make a noise. Um, oh, the Casablanca kit. I bet that's pretty, Angela. I've looked at that. And I heard a little like thonk, tonk, something. So I'm like, okay, it's got to be right on top. Do you think I could find it? Do you think I could find that little pot of wax? We also have, it's like a double drawer system. In the front, we have the trash can, and in the back, we have another like trash can, but it's for like things that we can burn, papers and cardboard. I thought, okay, maybe it fell in there. There wasn't that much trash. I I can't find it. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. So I'm like, Dale came out and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm looking for this stuff I dropped in the trash." He's like, "Are you sure you dropped it in the trash?" I said, "I heard it. I heard it make, a little sound. It's got to be in there." He helped look for a few minutes and then we gave up. We just gave up. I'm like, okay, never mind. You know, um, yay, Anita, you get to come to a live. Yay. So I'm like, okay. I went to my friend Cheska's toolkit that I was just doing, and I pulled out this little pot. I mean, it's not that I don't have a million of these little pots around, but I grabbed that one that was here in the office, and I'm like, I don't remember what wax was in it. I think it was purple, though. I think it was a purple wax. You think I'd be able to find either the purple wax? I have half of the thing. Like I have the top. It's like I held on to the top and the bottom fell off and everything went in the trash. Anyhow, nope, Angela, we took them both out. Nice try though. Hi, Bonnie. And who else did I see? Hello, Sonia. How are you? Yeah, I'm not going to pick through the trash anymore. So. But I did have another variety of wax to try with these rhinestones. That was the whole point of that story. I know, it was a long story to tell you that. Here I am, picking in the trash. Oh boy, what can I say? It's been one of those kinds of days. Okay, it is the week before Christmas. And all through the town, everybody's got a million things to do, right? We got our Christmas shopping done. We got most of that wrapped. There's always those few things that you forgot or you wanted to grab. So, planning the larger family get together and what we're going to do, when we're going to get together, what time, what we're going to eat, all of that stuff. And so here I am. I find myself at Walmart today. Well, at Walmart, I needed one thing. I figured out what I was going to make. So here's what I'm going to make. I'm going to make scalloped potatoes, cheesy scalloped potatoes. Thank you, Francesca. Hey, Catherine. Um, cheesy scalloped potatoes and green bean casserole. That's what I'm going to make. And then I'm making a red velvet trifle. Ever made trifles? Do you know what a trifle is? Trifles are so good. They're so fun to make. They're so super easy. And you can put whatever you want in a trifle. So, in case you don't know, you start with like some sort of cake, brownie, something like that. It could be angel food cake, it could be pound cake, it could be brownies, it could be any flavor cake you make. So, I'm doing red velvet. Red velvet is one of my favorites. Okay. So, it is a red velvet trifle. And you make the cake and you cut up the cake when it's after it's baked and everything in these little chunks. And then it's a layering system. It's like a dessert lasagna, but you put it in a bowl, you know? You got your main base, which is your cake, and then you have um, like a filling layer. And my filling is going to be, I mean, you use like Cool Whip, just regular Cool Whip, and you mix a pudding in it. And that's all I needed. That's all I needed from Walmart was my pudding. But then you layer cake, pudding, you can put fruit. I'm doing white chocolate in mine. I know, right? So it's going to be the cake, the filling, white chocolate, cake, filling, white chocolate. That's what it's going to be. Yeah. So we went to Walmart for pudding. And I was pretty sure all I was going to find at Walmart would be vanilla pudding, right? Yeah. Uh, Walmart was interesting. All right, Angela, enjoy. Nope, Angela's not at the movies. Emma's at the movies. Yep, Emma's at the movies, April. So we went to get pudding. Now, we had gone to the post office. I had a package to go out. That was my last Christmas elves package. So I got that to the post office before they closed at noon. And we got some lunch. We went to Rallies. Oh my goodness, Rallies. I like Rallies, but I'm about to give up on our Rallies. I'm seriously about to give up on our Rallies. We went one day and we got ready to order, and they were like, just so you know, no fries. The fryer's not working. And I'm like, never mind, Dale, let's go. That's the best part about Rallies, I think, is their fries. I said, no, forget it. Let's go. Then about a week or so later, we tried to go to Rallies again. We pull up, and the lady comes on the speaker and she says, I'm sorry, but we're not open for drive up orders. Our system is down unless you are a pickup order, like you'd ordered online. And I'm like, are you serious? Dale and I sat in the parking lot for a hot second and thought, should we try to order online? And I'm like, no, nope. That became too difficult and I gave up. I'm like, nope, let's leave. So that was 2 tries at Rallies, 2 fails. Okay. So today, here we are again. Now, our little town, it's crazy. It always has a traffic issue because there's like 2 lights in the town. Okay. There's one that's up by the highway, and then there's one that's like towards the other end of the town. And it's always a nightmare. Traffic is always a nightmare. Um, if you're trying to turn left, ever trying to turn left, sometimes it's just easier to, turn right, go down a little ways, and go on the other side of the road. It's just nuts. And today was exceptionally bad. Exceptionally bad. There was so much traffic. We sat there and sat there and sat there. And so when you get past the highway, see, I'm not sticking again already. When you get past the highway, you see Quality Dairy, which is a convenience store. That's where I get my chocolate double dribbles every once in a while. um, and then there's the first 2 like restaurants are Taco Bell, and you can get in the same parking lot is the Rallies. And so Dale said, well, how about Taco Bell or Rallies? And I'm like, that's fine. I don't care either one. So we get in there into the little parking lot, and it's either left or right. Left, Taco Bell. Right, Rallies. He goes right. We're going to Rallies again. I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, well, I see cars in the line. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. There's actually cars in line, right? Um, so we go to Rallies and we get up there and we order. And all I want, I get what they call a rally burger. It's just a small burger. And all I want is a rally burger with cheese, no onion on it, just all the other stuff that it comes with. Just make sure it has cheese, right? Dale orders like the Big Buford or something. And he decided he wanted iced tea. Now, Dale likes to get iced tea unsweetened and sweeten it himself. Hello, Karen. Is anybody else like that? They get unsweetened iced tea and then sweeten it themselves. He always does that. So when the second he ordered this iced tea there, unsweetened, I knew what he wanted, and I'm thinking to myself, this is probably not going to turn out well. We get our order, and he asks if they have sugar. He likes the pink sugar, the sugar in the pink packets. And the lady at the window, she's like, no, we don't have that. He goes, do you have just regular sugar? And she goes, no, we don't have any. I think the only sugar we have is powdered sugar. And we're just like, okay. Powdered sugar that they put on some dessert item, I'm guessing. So, no sugar. Okay. And I just laughed. And I'm like, well, Dale, I'm not surprised. He goes, I know. We'll just go over to the gas station. We'll go over to Speedway and I'll get my sugar over there. I'm like, oh, okay. And as we're leaving, I look at like the window there, and the window said no ice cream or shakes. I'm just like, well, I'm glad we're not ordering ice cream or shakes. But of course, seems fitting that there's something that they don't have, right? Something that they don't have. So you do that with your iced tea. Okay. And you sweeten your iced tea. Okay. All right. A lot of you do that. All right. Okay. You've never tasted iced tea before, Paula? Oh my goodness. Really? Huh. Sue, you'll have to talk to me later. I can help you with the slipper. I can help you with the slipper. She's making a scarf, and it's an elf scarf. I already made one. And at the end of the scarf are these little feet, the little slippers, they call them, like little booties. I'll help you with it. I can help you. I told you. There's a little trick to it. I'll guide you through it, okay? I'll guide you through it. um, so, see now, why aren't you sticking? Pick up some of these drills. Come on. So we go across the street, which, again, is a disaster. It's just a disaster trying to get across the street because of all the traffic. We get over there. He gets in. He gets his sugar. He comes back, and we sat in the parking lot over there at the gas station and ate. Okay, success. Yeehaw, success, right? Then we head down the street just a little ways. We got to go left again, right? We got to go left again, you guys. So we're sitting there forever again, trying to get across this street. It's really bad. I mean, I'm surprised that there aren't more accidents in this little town because, I mean, the traffic is just horrendous. So we finally get turned left and head to Walmart. And all we had to do was get close to Walmart to go, oh, Lord, this place is going to be packed. Packed. Just, you could tell the cars coming in and out of the driveway before you even got into the parking lot. And then you get in the parking lot and it was just like, okay, well, this is not the kind of day to be in a hurry. What else do we have to do with our day? I mean, I have stuff to do, but it's not urgent. It'll all get done. It's just the kind of day you need to be patient, right? So we go through, and we start looking at other stuff. So we ended up with more than just the pudding, of course. Hello, Joe. How is Joe? Yeah, more than just the pudding. Yeah, you knew where this was going, right, Joe? You knew. Um, so we got. Oh, I know what else we got. While we were over in the pudding aisle, I'll call it the pudding aisle. Dale's like, marshmallows are almost gone, aren't they? And I said, yes, they are. He said, well, we can't make s'mores if we don't have marshmallows. And I'm like, this is true. So I'm looking at the marshmallows. I pick up a bag, and then he's looking at all of the, uh, what do I call them? Gourmet, fancy marshmallows, like the unicorn poop and the rainbow marshmallows and the flavored marshmallows. And he's like, you would eat those? I said, I would eat all of them. I would eat any of them. I love marshmallows. I'm one of those people. Raise your hand if it's you. Come on, admit it. Raise your hand if it's you. I will just eat the marshmallows out of the bag. I'll just get in the bag and I'll just have some marshmallows. I know there's people out there. I know there's people out there like that, right? I, I, Joyce, I'm telling you, it's crazy. We often have to go right and then get over to the other side of the road to turn around and go the other way, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the gourmet marshmallows. Mm-hmm. All the flavors, all these flavors of marshmallows, and fancy ones, and like twisted ones, and like marshmallows on sticks, and oh my gosh, so many marshmallow items in the marshmallow area. So of course we came home with some some fancy marshmallows. Had to get some fancy marshmallows. So we got a regular bag of marshmallows. These things are just sliding all over the place. They're like, you got to put them just so to cover up the spot underneath, and then they just move anyhow. I'm not gonna concern myself with it. Christopher, tell me it's all right. Just say, move on, Mindy. Just place them as well as you can the first time and move on. Tell me that, okay? I start to obsess over these stupid rhinestones. I want them to cover the space, and sometimes they just don't. Molly, hello, Molly. It's been a while since you popped into live. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. So, anyhow, we got marshmallows, two kinds of marshmallows, fancy marshmallows, regular marshmallows. Who are my people out there? Who are my people? John is one of my people. He will eat the marshmallows out of the bag. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, so what else do we get? We did get the pudding, and we got some of my favorite crackers. And I don't know, we just wandered around for a while. And it was busy, of course. There was a lot of people. And okay, there was these two ladies. I have to tell you this. This was funny. There's these two ladies, and they were trying to go past this great big long line at like the self checkout. Honestly, the line at the self checkout was so much longer than at some of the registers. It was crazy. And I'm just thinking, why are you guys all standing there in the self checkout when you probably get out in half the time if you go to one of these cashiers? And our Walmart has cashiers. I don't know which Walmarts people have that have no cashiers, that is all self checkout, but we have cashiers at our Walmart. Both of our Walmarts around here, we have cashiers. It is not all self checkout. So anyhow, um, here's these two ladies. Now the one lady is I know, Molly. I hope you're feeling better. And you also like all kinds of marshmallows. Yay, John. So, trying to get around this line of the self checkout people. The one lady is walking behind the other lady, and she's in like one of those little motorized carts. Um, and she says something to the girl that's walking beside her, and she goes, "I can't get up there. You go ahead. You're in the cart. You can push people out of the way." I was like, "Okay, yeah, you in the cart. You can get up there and you can push people out of the way with your cart." I just had to laugh at that. I had to laugh at that. Oh my gosh. Um, Burnt to charcoal. Well, Molly, and I don't like my marshmallows burnt if I'm having a s'more. I like them just barely melty, a little brown. But yeah, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I can see it now. Girl walking, telling mom or whoever she was, you just go ahead. You can push people out of the way with your cart. Oh boy. Anyhow, we got out. We were unscathed. Um, just take your time. Don't worry about it. Now, I got home, of course, and I'm like, I think I'm going to need more butter because I'm making cookies and I'm going to make peanut butter balls. And I'm like, I think I'm going to run out of butter. Dale's like, do we need to go to Walmart? And I'm like, ugh, I hope not. I don't want to go back. I do know that they're open tomorrow until 6, but is it tomorrow until 6? I think so. Yeah, tomorrow till 6. Anyhow, I'm like, And then I'm making cookies and I run out of vanilla. And I'm like, okay, well, as long as I don't make any more cookies, I don't need to get vanilla like immediately, right? I'll be good. Um, what else was I running out of? The butter, the vanilla. Um, I'm almost out of parchment paper. I put that down on my cookie sheets and I'm like, I think I'm okay with that. I saved the parchment paper from the cookies I already baked. So I can reuse those trays and that parchment paper for the next batch of cookies I'm going to bake. Oh, I don't need that. Look it, I'm at it. Oh, I need it up there though. I lie. I need it up here. There's an H way up there. All right. There's my stocking. There's a stocking. Um, so, um, yeah, that's that. Okay, that's that. Hi, Jess. How's Jess? Um, my dreamer design doesn't have training wheels. I don't know what kind of luck you're having with dreamers designs. I just don't get it. My dreamers designs have been lovely, just lovely. I've had no trouble with them. All right, so we got the stocking. What do we got next? I don't think we'll need red on our Christmas tree. Nope, no red on the Christmas tree. So we'll put him up there for a while. I think all the gingerbread men get a little bit of red. They do. So we'll do the red on our gingerbread men. Um, and I have not had a fraying canvas either, April. I've never had one fray. I don't have problems with blurry symbols. I mean, not anything new, not their new stuff. Their new stuff is great. I have had none of these issues, you guys. Seriously. I don't know what's happening in this world. Hello, Allison. Hello, hello. Um, Joe needs to stop buying. Hello, Jody. Yeah, I haven't, okay. I guess shouldn't really mean training wheels, just the spot. Well, the spot should be the color, basically, of the drill, I think. Anyhow, I am trying some Mary Mud on my special drills. Yes, Sherry, I am. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, right, Paula? I haven't had any trouble either. I know. I don't know. Maybe somebody's had some bad luck. I don't know. But mine have been good. They've been good. Honestly, I wouldn't tell you anything that's not true. This this I cannot cover. I cannot cover the white spots. And these do have white spots. They got white spots underneath all of these letters, and I cannot seem to cover the white spots no matter what I do. So I'm just shooting for the middle and hoping for the best. And then, like I said, then they tend to even move a little bit. I'm like, okay, we're just going with it. Who's going to be that picky about these little things? These little things, right? I'm not worrying about it. Um, yeah, I haven't had any fraying or anything. I don't know. Okay, I can't get my plastic off his feet. The plastic won't come unstuck from his feet. Oh boy. And I cut my nails off today. So there's that. I don't have nails. I do have a pair of tweezers over here, but okay, I got it. All right, now you know what's going to happen? I got to the crotch. And I need the other foot to come off without tearing. There we go. I mean, this plastic is not going to stay on here very long, for sure. It's not lasting very long. The more you get covered up with drills, the less area you have for the plastic to stick to, and it just starts to not stick. All right, so we survived Walmart. Okay, let me continue with my story. There's more to the story. Of course, there's always more to the story. And now for the rest of the story. Tell me who that was, okay? Who was that? Some of you will know. Some of you will know. Um, so we head home, got our goods, made it out, we're on our way home, and we get right to the corner with a main road. Now, the main road, mind you, there's a main road right out there. It's a quarter of a mile from our house. There's a main road. That's what we call the country highway. The country highway. And that's where people go. 55 is the speed limit, right? However, that doesn't mean everybody's going 55 out there. Many people are going much faster. Okay. Yes, it is, Bonnie. Hang on, let me catch up on comments for a second. The big Christmas one. Yes, Bonnie. Yes. I know. It's the size of the one that Angie and I have. Ours is more of a springy one. That big winter one is pretty. It is pretty. Jess, I can't believe it. You're not diamond painting. You're worn out? I cannot believe that. Wow. No, I have not tried alien putty. I'm not going to, Sherry. Putties are just usually not my thing. I've tried so many putties. I'm really kind of just not interested in trying another putty. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um, let's see. No alien stuff for me. Don't, no. Oh, look at you guys. Look at you guys. It is Paul Harvey. Yeah. It is Paul Harvey. Hello, Lori. Um, let's see. Anybody else I need to? The big Christmas one? Well, you can't get it yet. Bonnie, you can't even get it yet. It's not going to be available for sale, I don't think, until Christmas Day. I think it goes on sale Christmas Day. Okay, he's done. You go over there. Hang out with them guys. So we get home. And, like I was saying, we're coming down. It's the country highway, and traffic goes fast because it's like, the quickest way to get from like one small town to the next small town. So people kind of fly down that road, right? Well, we approach our corner and the cows are over there, and I always glance over that way and check out what the cows are up to. And right at the corner post, I look over and I'm like, uh-oh, honey, something's wrong. This is not right. One of the baby cows is outside of the fence. Uh-huh. He is outside of his fence and he's right there at this corner. Busy street, as I've said, and Dale's like, okay. Stops our car and he actually went to the corner and turned around so he could pull up, in the flow of traffic, he could pull up next to where this cow is. So we pull up next to the baby cow. Okay. All right. And the baby cow starts to like run. No. Uh, Wait, I didn't think they were available until Christmas Day, Bonnie. It might say you can add it. I don't know. That's weird. I can't check right now because my phone's being used, but I thought they said that they were coming out Christmas Day. Um, yes, putty does get stringy. I have noticed that. I don't know who sells alien putty. I have no idea. Blue tack and nanotape. That's what it is, Sherry. How did I don't even get it. How do those things even go together? How do those go together? Blue tack and nanotape. How does a tape go inside a sticky tack? I don't know. That's weird. Huh. Nope, not the giant bull. There is no bull. There is no giant bull anymore, Molly. There's no giant bull. He's gone. Okay? That's what I thought, Christopher. I thought for sure it was coming on Christmas Day. But so now we're you know on the road, on the side of the road, at least facing the same way that the traffic would be going. And he's kind of driving along beside. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to. No, I'm not supposed to do that. Those are M's, not H's. You see that? I just zinged them off. Get off there. Get off. There's two. There's two down there, but those up there are his eyes or something. No, I don't know what it is. I'll just be quiet. um, so the bull kind of, not the bull. He's not the bull. He's a baby. And I don't even know if it was a boy or a girl, honestly. It's one of the babies. And it starts kind of just running down the road. And I'm like, no, no, no. And now it's acting like it's going to like run out into the road. Well, another car stopped behind us, a truck stopped behind us, turned on its flashers and stuff. And this kid gets out and Dale gets out of the car now. And he's like, the best thing to do is going to be to try to get it to go back the other direction, push it back towards our road, because it's not that far from our road, honestly. The best thing is to try to push it back to our road and then get it to go down our street to the fence, to the gate. All right. So that's what he's trying to do. So him and this kid, they just kind of start chasing the cow, to get it to go towards the corner, to head it back down our road. And that was working. The cow's moving. He's moving along. And I'm like, okay. So they had him moving quite a ways. And so finally I decided, well, I'm just going to turn around here with my car and head back and go down our street, right? So I did that. I got turned around and got down our road. And they've got this little cow. They've got it chased all the way down to where the gate is, almost where the gate is. Now, one of the neighbors, she actually lives out there on the busy street. She must have seen what was going on. She gets in her vehicle and she's come driving around. She's going to try to help, feel like we're out there wrangling this bull with our vehicles. And then Dale and this kid are just kind of running toward, they weren't even running. They were just walking and moving towards the cow. And, the cow would, run from them. So cool. Get down there to where this gate is. No, I did not, Karen. I was too worried about the cow to even think about filming it. I didn't want this cow to run out into the road, So anyhow, yeah, I didn't even think about filming it. So Canvas says coming soon and will only let me put it on your wish list. Yeah. Well, gotta wait until Christmas. So, right? I know. And so the farmer who owns these cows, he has no idea this is going on because he's over at the what do you call it? The assisted living home. He's over there. He doesn't have a clue what's going on with the cow. So anyhow, they get it running all the way down the street. It's in the grass, actually. It never ever went in either of the streets, not the busy street, not even our street. It stayed on the edge of the road in the grass. Okay? And the neighbor lady, like I said, she had her vehicle and she's driving around too. And she got down and she pulled into the neighbor's driveway that's right next to the gate. So she pulls in their driveway, and Dale's like, "If you can just get out and open up the gate, um, we'll chase him right into the gate, when it's open." And she's like, "Okay." Problem was, she couldn't get the chain on the gate undone, and she's struggling with the gate, and the cow just goes running right past her. And I'm like, "Oh no, now he's going further away from where we want him to be." Well, he didn't go far. He went past her car and um, turned around and headed up the people's driveway that lived next to us. So he's just trucking along up the driveway. Now, this cow has gotten all of the other cows' attention. All of the other cows are now seeing this cow running around. They're all getting excited. They're all making noise. And they all start coming from the far side of the field where they were. And they're coming over to the neighbor's side where this little cow is now, right? So this little cow just keeps running, running, running. He is all the way up to the neighbor's house. He's up in their yard. Now, the lady neighbor that's helping, she's still down at the gate trying to get the gate undone. I'm sitting out in the road in my car in case I feel like I need to move it, to block something, block a exit route. And the kid is just kind of there. He's just like, "I'm here, just, see what needs to be done here in a minute." So Dale gets up there and kind of gets into the yard and gets up behind the cow, sort of, and starts like, herding the cow back to the driveway, thinking he's going to get it to go back down the driveway and out that gate, right? Well, he got close enough to this cow, and this cow looked at Dale, looked at the fence. Mind you, it's an electric fence. Looked at Dale, looked at the fence, apparently analyzed his options real quick and said, "Oh, hell no, I'll go back in." And this cow jumped. It jumped the fence. Now, it cleared it. Its front feet cleared the fence pretty good. There's 3 lines of wire there. Cleared the fence pretty good. His hind feet didn't clear it so much, but he didn't get tangled up in it. That's what we were worried about. When I see him start to jump, I'm like, oh God, he's going to get all tangled up in this wire. But he didn't. He didn't break the wire. He nicked it with his back heels, and the whole thing went, because it's a high tensile wire, and it never broke. Baby cows back in the field, and the other cows are all just like carrying on and mooing and making all kinds of noise. And then they're all sitting there. They all come right up to the fence, and they're all looking at us. Now you discover what the actual issue is. Actual issue is their feeders were empty. Their hay was all gone. So they had nothing left to eat. And this little baby cow was the smartest cow, because he said, the grass really is greener on the other side of the fence, and somehow it got out. We don't know where it got out. The baby cows, and they're not tiny anymore, but they're small enough and just dumb enough, I think, they don't care. And they just either plow through, duck under, I don't know what they do, but they get out. I had never seen a cow jump like that, Karen. It was hilarious. I was like, oh my. I've seen deer jump that fence all the time. No, they're not starving them, Molly. It's just the feeders were empty. he puts hay in there all the time, but they were empty today. He hadn't come down today to put new hay in the feeders for him. So this cow was just like, I'm just gonna go over there because I see grass. It was hilarious. So Molly, there is no bull. The bull is gone. The bull is gone. But the bull wouldn't do anything anyhow. That bull wasn't going to do nothing to nobody. They don't care. Hi, Jamie. um. So yeah, that was kind of fun and interesting. Here we are, four of us, two vehicles, chasing a bull, trying to wrangle this bull to get it back where it's supposed to be. It was funny, but all is well, safe and sound. And it wasn't too much longer after that. Guess who comes cruising by? Mr. Farmer comes cruising by. And I still don't know if Dale messaged him or anything to let him know that one of the cows was out and that we all got it back in, or I don't even know if he knows. But he come by and I'm like, oh, good, here he comes. And, of course, what he was coming to do was check on him first of all and get some more hay for him. So, yeah, all is well. All is well in cowland. But yeah, that cow, I mean, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Whoop, right up over that fence he went. And I was like, oh, all right. There might be bull crap, but no bull. I'm certain there's still some bull crap there. Yeah. No, they're not starving. They were just out of hay today until he got there to put more hay in. And no, they eat a lot. They eat a lot. Those feeders need to be filled often. Often. Yeah. So that was my day today. Did you guys do anything interesting today? Oh, it looks like I'm doing a scarf in red on this guy. Yep, he gets a scarf. All right. This is only the second color I've worked on. Seriously. I hope to finish all these little pieces. Nope, never a dull moment, Dawn. You are right. Never a dull moment. So after we got back home, I was like, okay, I still had some Christmas presents to wrap. Dale's Christmas gift I had to wrap. Oh, that's a funny story, too. The other day, I was getting my hair done. Oh, Francesca, did you get your hair done the other day? We're on the same schedule. No, wait. No, I think I might have snuck in an extra one here. It's so funny. We'd be talking and be like, I'm getting my hair done. Well, I am too. And we seem to be getting our hair done on the same day, every 4 weeks on the same day. But I snuck in an early one for Christmas. Did you sneak in an early one? Oh boy. Anyhow, I was getting my hair done. And I told Dale, I said, I'm going to be a little bit later. I said, I have a couple places I need to go. And he goes, where are you going? And I said, now is not the time of year for a person to ask questions about where someone is going. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, we're a day off. I didn't get mine done on Friday. I got mine done on Wednesday. That's funny. I told you, we're on the same schedule. Last minute stocking stuffer shopping. See, isn't that fun? The last minute stocking stuffers. And I'll tell you what, with young grandchildren, I keep looking at things thinking that would be so cute as a stocking stuffer. And I look at it, I'm like, it's $10. That's not a stocking stuffer price, is it? $10? I don't know. Anyhow. Oh, gingerbread or chocolate chip cookies and gingerbread. Nice. Deborah, that sounds like fun. Wrapping and cleaning. Just got her hair done on Thursday. I mean, everybody wants to have some nice hair for Christmas, right? Yeah, the prices are crazy. Like, there's all these weird little things that kids like those things that come in little eggs or little balls with all kinds of little trinkety, I call it trinkety bullshit inside. But the kids love them. But I'm like, no, those are $10. That's not stocking stuffer. Where's the dollar and $2 stocking stuffers, right? Yeah, I don't know. They're non-existent. I guess you got to go to the Dollar Tree for those. Got to go to the Dollar Tree. But anyhow, I'm telling Dale, I I got a couple places to go after I get my hair done. And don't ask any questions because now is not the time for you to be nosy and wondering where I'm going. You know what that man did? No, you don't know what he did. I'm going to tell you what he did though. He looked at me and he said, "Oh, well, here, maybe I can help you out. Do you need the rebate check from Menards?" And I looked at him and I just said, "Give it here." And I left. That's not, he knew where I was going and he knows what I'm going to get. I mean, he hasn't asked for a lot of things, but he knows where I was going. He knows what I was getting. So he gave me the little $4 rebate check thing from Menards. And I was like, I'll take it. He goes, well, it might cover the tax. I'm like, go. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So I took it and I left to go get my hair done. Oh, goodness. Oranges, nuts. Yeah, some candy. I know. Yeah, it's not that way anymore, right? It's just not that way anymore. It's crazy. Half off, $5 limit. Oh boy. Um, Walnuts in the shell, like in the hard shell still. I mean, I remember getting those. A few weeks ago, Dale bought everybody bags of coal, lumps of coal. You know, I mean, they're really chocolate, but he invested in a bag of coal for everybody. I think they were $1. I think we got those at Walmart for $1. Am I right, Joe? Are they at Walmart for $1? I think they are. um, yeah. Oh, Molly would have eaten the nuts. Okay, the walnuts. Yeah, I'm not a huge lover of nuts, and I will say that for our extended family Christmas, my niece's fiance, his name's Josh too. I think I said that one day. His name's Josh too. He is allergic to nuts. So he's allergic to peanut butter and walnuts and all those things. So, you know, I try to not make a bunch of stuff that has nuts in it when I know they're coming over. Although it's not going to stop me from making peanut butter balls. Oh, don't be mistaken about that. I will make peanut butter balls. But yeah. So after we got home, of course, I was like, okay, I need to start some cookie baking and I need to finish wrapping my presents. So I wrapped the, no, this is what I did. I, I, sure, what did I do? I don't know. I started like the sugar cookies. They're actually, the recipe I use, it's my aunt's recipe and they're called butter cookies. I mean, they're your basic sugar cookie. I don't know why they're called butter cookies, but they are. So I made those, whipped that up real quick, and threw it into the refrigerator because that stuff needs to kind of, chill for a while. It says to chill overnight, which it's actually going to do. I've never actually chilled it overnight, but it's going to chill overnight this time because I'm not making them until tomorrow. So anyhow, I made those. Happy birthday, Deborah! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you. Dale likes cashews. He picked up some cashews. That's the other thing we got at Walmart. We got some cashews. Got cashews. Joe's like, probably. What, Joe? You don't have all the prices of all the items of everything memorized at Walmart? Come on. ah, um, a big bowl of nuts in the shell on the coffee table? No, we don't do that. Never done that. No. Um, I know I like nuts, but I mean, I like peanuts. I like cashews. Mm, that's about it. Really, that's about it. Yeah. You made 165 peanut butter balls. Oh my goodness. How long did that take you? That had to take forever. I have lost my helpers this year. I don't know what's going on. Shannon and Devin are super busy, and earlier they told me that they weren't feeling good. Jackson was sick for a few days, and I have lost my helpers for my peanut butter balls. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a tradition. It is a tradition that Shannon and I make the peanut butter balls together. I mean, we have a system. We have a system how it's done, even who does which job and everything. What will I do? Okay, I'm getting to the pieces that have a lot of red now. Like my gnome, he's got red on his gift, and his whole hat is red. And then there's this thing. I think everything that's left to do on this is red, other than the words in the middle that were clear. The rest of it's red. Ugh. Yeah. I can't even tell what it says. Official cookie tester. I'll be able to tell probably when it has red around it. But yeah. Um, so yeah, 165 peanut butter balls. That's a lot of peanut butter balls. Ugh. I sometimes go grab, that's a lot of balls, Helen. That's right, Sherry. That's a lot of balls. You can be 46 in 33 days. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Um, are we discussing Buckeyes? No, Molly. No, we don't call them that. No. No. Christmas is your birthday. I didn't even think about that when you said that. Well, merry, happy, jolly birthday. Hire her a babysitter. That's right. That's right. She must come and fulfill her duties. That's right. That's right, Joe. Don't start. Molly, don't start. That's right. No, Karen. No, Karen. No, that's not what we make here. No, 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 no. Not what we make around here. Oh boy. I need some red rhinestones. I'll just dump all these in here because I know I'm going to need them. I got a whole nother bag of red over there. I know that. So, shake them up. Get them ready to rock and roll here. Oh, it's going to take me forever just to do the clear and the red. I think after that, well, there's got to be some major brown for all them little gingerbread men. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Major. Yeah. Anyhow, couldn't help myself. I know you guys like to pick at me. Like to pick at me. So anyhow, after I made the sugar slash butter type cookies, I went downstairs and I wrapped the rest of the presents. Then I came upstairs and I made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. I don't know why, they just sounded good. And some of them have milk chocolate, and some of them have milk chocolate and white chocolate chips in them. Yeah, those are the ones I'll be eating. You know me, I love white chocolate. That's my thing, white chocolate. But I also get milk chocolate too. I like milk chocolate also. I'm not like a dark chocolate person. I don't like dark chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of like semi-sweet chocolate. So when I make my Buckeyes, the non-Buckeyes, Buckeyes. Yeah, no, we don't make Buckeyes. Anyhow, when I make my peanut butter balls, uh, I make them with milk chocolate on the outside. Milk chocolate. Yum. So, now in the morning when I get up, I'm going to have to roll out the dough. We'll have a barrel of fun. Gotta roll out the dough, cut all the cute little shapes. Who's gonna decorate the cookies? Who's gonna frost them? Who's gonna sprinkle them? I don't know. I think it's gonna be Dale's daughter and the grandkids because I think they are scheduled to come over tomorrow for Christmas with us because, they're one of those families that they go to her mom's house, they come to our house, the kids go to their dad's house. It's one of those things. They got a lot of places to be, a lot of visiting to do. I think they're coming here tomorrow. We don't know what we're going to have to eat. I said, well, Dale, that one's on you. I don't know what time they're coming, so I don't know what meal we're talking about. Are we having breakfast? I'm certain we're not having breakfast, but I don't know. I said, well, this is what we do. They show up, we'll order pizza. How's that? Whenever they get here, we'll just order pizza. And I think I'm going to be able to get them to help frost and decorate the cookies. Yes, frost and decorate the cookies. Yes, it is. Smashing the Specials is in January. I would love to tell you. I would love to tell you. I would have a video, an announcement video for Smashing the Specials, sometime soon. But in all reality, it's going to be after Christmas. You know that, right? It's going to be after Christmas. Yeah. So there will be a video talking about Smashing the Specials, but it's going to be a minute. Okay. It's going to be a minute. It is though, Molly. It is. That is my chocolate. It's my chocolate. Ooh, there was a lady I used to work with when I worked at the bank, and she made the best Texas sheet cake. I don't even know. I've never made a Texas sheet cake, but it was so, so good. It's like the moistest, yummiest cake ever. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I should try it sometime. I should try it. Mm. Ah, it's so good. What is an almond Texas sheet cake? I don't even know what that is. Never heard of that. Huh. Never heard of an almond sheet cake. The Texas sheet cake is just chocolate. I mean, it is like cake, moist cake with this, I don't know, some kind of a, Karen, tell us more about it. Some kind of like a um, ooey chocolate. I'd call it frosting, but it's not like frosting. It's an icing. What do you call it? What would you call it, Karen? Tell the people. Tell the people. All I know is I love it. It is yummy, and it's been years and years since I've had it, but it is so good. I should really try to make one again. I should try. Well, I never tried to make one. I should try to make one. It's so good, though. So, so good. Mm. Let's see. Karen, peanut butter, icing with cocoa powder, and what? A bunch of butter. A ganache? Is it a ganache? Hmm. Do they have Coca-Cola in it? I don't think it has Coke in it. I don't know. I have no idea. That's what is all in the icing. Is all of that stuff's the icing? Is the peanut butter? Is the peanut butter in the icing? Or is that in the cake? I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, do that. Do that. Post your recipe. Yeah. The cake took a stick of butter. The frosting took a stick of butter. Of course, I'm sure it did. An almond sheet cake, white almond flavored cake with white almond flavored icing. That's a lot of almond, Deborah. Almond cake, almond frosting. That's a lot of almond. You gotta like almonds for that one, don't you? Yeah, I mean, yum. Just yum. I was looking at making hot chocolate cookies this year, but I didn't make them. Um, I even looked at them earlier today, and I was just like, oh no, I don't have the ingredients for that, so never mind. You know, and not having somebody come over and bake with me. Dale offered. Okay, he offered. You guys, he offered to go pick up the grandkids. Their mom was out shopping, and he said, I can go pick up the grandkids. They can come help you bake. And you know what my first thought was is, no, 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 they're not going to help bake. They're not going to help bake, right? They're going to get here and they're going to run around and they're going to play and they're not going to help me bake, right? Now, tomorrow, can I get them to help decorate? Sure. They'll decorate. I can see that happening. But baking, that would be all on me. That'd be all on me. And, they just want to be here and just play. And I was like, no, I don't need more distraction. That was my thought. Sorry, more distraction. You know? Yeah. Yep. There you go, Christopher. Have a cookie. Have a cookie. Okay, so peanut butter, sugar, butter, cocoa, and buttermilk goes in the cake. I would not have known buttermilk goes in the cake. Huh. Huh. Yeah. No, I just don't think, you know, sometimes there is such a thing as too many hands in the kitchen, right? That would have been too many hands in the kitchen. Although I'm certain they wouldn't have stayed in the kitchen. That's the issue. They wouldn't have stayed in the kitchen. They would have just wanted to run around and run up and down my stairs. And you know how that would have gone, right? You know how that would have ended up. So maybe tomorrow they can come over and decorate, frost, and throw some sprinkles around. That sounds like a good time. We'll have frosting everywhere, frosting all over the table, frosting on the chairs, frosting on the counter. Where else can we have frosting? I'm sure it'll be everywhere. Sprinkles will be everywhere. Yeah. So it will just be part of the whole experience tomorrow. The whole Christmas experience. We'll have some pizza. We'll decorate cookies. They'll open presents. Yeah, it'll be a good time, right? And I'll be tired. At the end of the day, I'll be exhausted, worn out, ready to go to bed, right? At least, I mean, there's no guarantee, but I don't think they're coming over super late in the day. So it should be an early evening of it, right? Should be. I hope. I hope. Anyhow, um, I'm going to tell you a joke. Don't let me forget to tell you the joke. I don't remember jokes very often, but when I do, I got to tell them to you. Okay. Well, I've never told you a joke before, but I've been telling other people the joke. People in my life, I've been telling the joke because I'm proud of myself that I remembered it. So I'll tell you that in a minute. But before I do that, let me just tell everybody Christmas premieres. They start on Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow, right? Christmas Day, and then the day after, which is Boxing Day. There's premieres going every hour, nonstop. There's somebody going to have a video. There's a playlist. You can follow along. You can watch them live. So there are videos that are pre-recorded, but you have the ability to be there and chat with people as the video is being viewed. So there's a playlist. You can watch them all. You can look through the playlist, see who you might want to watch. You can also go back and watch them later. You don't have to watch them at their scheduled time. It's been very interesting in our creators chat as people are posting their videos and getting them scheduled, and people not scheduling, and videos that are missing, and trying to get everything squared away here. It's been interesting. It's been interesting. But anyhow, yeah, everywhere but the cookies. That's about right, Dawn. That is That's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be everywhere but on the cookies. Yep. Hands, faces, clothes, chairs, you name it. It'll be everywhere. Oh boy. So the premieres are coming. If you're interested, excited, on 10 o'clock Christmas morning, and I'll be in my chat. I'll be there. I'll be there to say, hey, this video is crazy. It's an assortment of all kinds of stuff, and you just roll with it. Just roll with it, okay? Just roll with it. Anyhow, all right. My joke. You ready for my joke? It's a good one. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. All right. So this man, his wife has left him. Okay, wife has left him. They're getting a divorce. It's over. It's done. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy me a fancy sports car. He goes out and he gets this hot rod Mercedes, souped up, nice, fast car. And he's just out. He's like, I am free. I am free. I'm going to go out and I'm going to put the pedal to the metal. I'm going to test out this car. I'm going to see what it can do, and just enjoy my freedom. So he's out on the highway and he's doing, 70, 80. He's like, let's try 90, 90. Okay, well, then all of a sudden in the rearview mirror, he sees the red and blue lights. And he's like, he goes, yeah, they can't catch me. My car's faster. I can get away from them. So he keeps speeding up. 100, 110, 120. He's still going. And he's like, I'm not losing this cop. The cop is still right there. I'm not losing him. He's like, this is stupid. He said, why am I trying to outrun him? It's not working. He's like, okay, never mind. I'll just stop. So he stops and he pulls over. Officer comes up to the car and he goes, sir, he said, listen, it's Friday. It's the weekend. It's the end of my shift. I'm ready to go back right now. He said, it's Friday the 13th. He said, I'm done. And, I don't feel like writing up all this paperwork and dealing with this crap right now, you know? So I'm going to tell you this. He said, if you can tell me, if you've got a really good excuse that I haven't heard before as to why you were driving the way you were driving, he said, we might be able to work something out. The man driving the car sits there for a minute and he thinks, and he turns to the officer and he said, well, sir, he said, a few months ago, he said, my wife ran off with a cop and I was afraid you were bringing her back. The cop goes, have a great weekend. Oh, I had to laugh. I had to laugh at that one. Right? Don't bring her back. No. I'm proud of myself. I remembered the joke. I've remembered that joke for 3 days. I've remembered it for 3 whole days. Sue's like, I know the answer. I know the answer. Were you right? Were you right, Sue? Yeah, I don't remember jokes. I really don't. As a matter of fact, it was me and Dale and my sister yesterday. And somebody had a joke first. And I don't remember who it was. But then each of us told a joke. Each of us had a joke. And I'll be darned if I can remember my sister's joke. See, I don't remember her joke. I can't remember it. It was just yesterday. But I remembered this joke for 3 days. 3 days. I remembered it. And what was Dale's joke? I've heard Dale's joke twice now. He told it to me, and then he told it to my sister yesterday. And what is it? Oh, I know. I know Dale's joke. Dale's funny. Dale is a funny, funny joke teller, you guys. It is like a theatrical performance when Dale tells a joke. It is seriously a performance. He acts it out and he gets all animated, and his jokes are about, 5 minutes longer than they need to be. But he's hilarious. He's hilarious when he tells jokes. And, when he was working, he had lots of jokes because all the men that he worked with, they had all kinds of jokes. Now, those are jokes I can't tell you, of course, but, he had all kinds of jokes. But this is the joke that he's told, the most recent joke. So I might not get it right. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I'm going to call the man John. Somebody will laugh at this in a second. I'm going to call the man John. Okay, so John, he kind of wakes up and he realizes that he's at the pearly gates and there's angels around him and all this other stuff. And he's like, whoa, 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 wait a minute, what's going on here? He looks at the angel and he's like, don't tell me, I'm not dead. Why am I here? What's going on? And he goes, well, I'm sorry to say, but you are, you are dead and you're at the pearly gates. And he goes, no, 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 I can't be. It's not my time. I can't leave. I can't leave my Molly. And that name was the name that Dale used, by the way, Molly. It was Molly. I just made up the John because I don't remember the guy's name. Anyhow, so he's like, no, 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 it's not possible. I need to go back. I know I can't leave my Molly. It's not time yet. And the angel's like, I don't know what to say. And he goes, no, no, I've heard there's a way back. I have heard there's a way back. You've got to help me out. You've got to send me back. Whatever I got to do, you got to help me get back to my Molly. The angel goes, okay, well, I suppose we have a couple of options. You're right. We have a couple of options here. You can go back as a snake. And he goes, oh, no, 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 no. I could never go back as a snake. He said, my Molly hates snakes. I couldn't do that. What's the other option? He goes, well, you could go back as a chicken. He goes, I'll take it. I'm done. I'll go back as a chicken. Okay. So the angel said, okay, well, if that's what you really want. And he goes, yep, send me back as a chicken. So poof, he's home and he's a chicken. He's running through the yard and he's checking things out. And he's like, I'm home. I'm home. And then all of a sudden he goes, ooh, 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 wait, ooh, ooh, what's that? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, oh, and poops out an egg. He's like, oh my goodness. Wow. Now I know what it's like to experience motherhood. Oh my goodness. So he's walking around the yard again and he's like, oh, 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 here it comes again. Here's that urge again. Oh, and boom, poops out another egg. He's like, wow, this is pretty cool. Now he's headed up towards the house and he sees Molly. Okay. And Molly comes out of the house and he's so excited to see his Molly. He's like, there she is. There's my Molly. I'm back. I can be with my Molly again. And Molly, she comes up to him and he's so excited to see her. And she walks up behind him and smacks him across the back of the head. He jolts. And all of a sudden, Molly looks at him and says, John, wake up. You're pooping the bed. Oh, right. I'm telling you, I don't know where he comes up with them. He finds the funny jokes. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm joked out. I am joked out. Oh, look, we have Tarot Destroyer 666 in our midst here. Oh, what's going on? Tarot Destroyer. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, help it stop doing that. Thank you. I was trying to get to it and I couldn't get to it. I had my things kept popping up. I was trying to go take care of Tarot Destroyer and I had all my little emojis kept popping up. Thank you. Anyhow, there's my little jokes. Thought you'd enjoy that, Molly. Oh goodness. Well, I'm tired of red rhinestones. I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of tired of them. And I got that whole disc over there to go yet, and the rest of my gnome. The rest of the gnome. It makes you time them out before you can ban them. Well, time out, ban, goodbye, delete, see you later, tarot, reader, 666. That's the first time I've had like a troll in a long, long, long time. I don't normally have that problem. But goodbye. See you later. Go read some tarot cards. Oh, goodness. I think tonight, after I'm done with my live, I have to record a little bit of Vlogmas. I have a yarn to show. I got to unpackage a yarn. And then I really, really need to do a video for tomorrow because I don't want to get up in the morning and do it because then they get put out later in the day than I like. And I don't like having to get up in the morning and worry about a video. So I think when I'm done here, I will record a video. Not record. It's already recorded. I need to edit and upload a video. I don't know what it's going to be even. I should have got the bull, or not the bull, the cow. I should have filmed some of the cow. Who would have known though that the cow would jump over the fence? It would have made good video, but are they back again? Tarot Destroyer is back again. I thought Molly deleted them, booted them, or did you just time them out? Can you boot them now? Sue deleted. Boot them out, boot them out, boot them out, boot them out. You gotta kick them out. Who's making caramel? Who's doing something with caramel? Oh, you know what? That was some of the marshmallows. You could have gotten caramel marshmallows. I'm not certain how I feel about caramel marshmallows, but it was an option. Caramel marshmallows, cookies and cream marshmallows, strawberry marshmallows, and then the ultimate marshmallow of all marshmallows had to be the banana flavored marshmallows covered with chocolate. What in the world? Seriously? Can you imagine putting that on a s'more? That would be something, wouldn't it? You wouldn't even need anything else. You just need that marshmallow. It already has chocolate, banana, graham cracker. I mean, that would have been a marshmallow and a half, wouldn't it? We didn't get that kind. Did not get that kind. No. I just got regular, they're like rainbow colored marshmallows. I got rainbow marshmallows. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm hungry. And I think it's because we haven't had anything to eat since lunchtime. Huh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Caramel marshmallows. I know. I think they would be really sweet. I think you're right about that. Oh, the Butterfinger cake. Oh, yeah, okay. Tarot has a bunch of sock puppet accounts under different URLs. Okay. Tarot needs some poop. Okay. Not sure how you do that, but okay. All right. Oh, boy. Funny, funny. What was I going to say? I was going to ask you guys a question. I don't remember what the question was. I was going to ask you a question. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. Oh, I know. You know, we're wrapping up this year. Wrapping up this year, moving on into the new year, fresh new year, all that good stuff. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, and it has to do with plans for next year. I feel the need to, I don't know. I don't know what I feel the need to do. I feel the need to do something with this channel. Do something. Add something. Change something. Focus on something. I don't know. Refreshen up something. Any ideas? I know that's very vague, but do you, the people out there that watch, do you have any ideas? Any things you'd like to see, or any things that you think I could do different, or add, or uh, yeah, let me know. Because I think it's time to do some freshening up, you know? Freshen up stuff. Pizzazz it up, you know? Pizzazz it up. Oh my goodness. Now we're having all kinds of weirdos coming in here. What in the world? What in the world? Reese's cup with caramel. No, have not tried those. Have not tried those. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh, we got some weird people coming in and being spammers. So you guys keep deleting messages. You can't like just boot them out. You can't ban them. That what Molly said. I haven't been able to go check. See, every time I try to go to it, I get my emoji thing pops up in the way. Let's see if I can move it. Can I move my chat away from the emojis? No, I can't really. I wanted to see what it's doing. I wanted to see what it's doing. Oh, that's sad, Allison. You reported them. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Instructional videos. Instruction on what, Paula? What would you like to be instructed in? Or what do you think people would like to be instructed in? Mm-mm-mm. Sorry, I'm just kind of hanging out here looking in the chat because if Sue or Molly, don't delete the next one right away. I want to see what it's doing myself. Okay, I want to click on it and see what options it's giving us. How to send the chickens to the coop. There's not a whole lot to that one though. I do have a ducks in the row. I do have a ducks in the row video clip. Oh, you are banning them. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see what the options choices were or whatnot. Oh, you reported Mindy for swearing. Oh, well, that's too bad. Uh, uh, huh. How to train your husband. Oh my gosh, Karen. Oh, no, it's all right, Molly. Mindy has the purest mouth, right? uh, not always, April. That is not always. Mm-mm. Think the basics we didn't know 5 years ago, like diamond painting basics. Is that what you mean? Diamond painting stuff? Well, it was fun here at the end, right? Are they trainable? No, no, Francesca, they're not. No. And anybody who says that they have trained them, I don't know. Oh, no. Funny. All right. Well, you know what time it is, folks. You know what time it is. It's that time. Yeah, it's that time. It is 8:30. And I'm going to record my Vlogmas thing. And I'm going to put a video together for tomorrow and find some food. That's a lot to do yet. See, my day is not over yet. My day is not over. I have things to do still. All right. Okay. Well, it was fun hanging out with you guys. I'm glad I had some fun stuff to share with you. I had some jokes tonight. Had jokes, right? You don't get that every live. I'll see if I have some jokes next time. We'll see. All right. You guys have a great Christmas because I'm certain I probably won't talk to you before then. And yeah, have a good time. All right. And I'll see everybody really soon. Enjoy. Peace and prosperity and comfort and good tidings and all of those things. All right. All right. I will talk to you soon, everybody.